for those who may not have been a part of this so far, this is a role play exercise that I use and have used for many years. Usually, what we want to use this with is during a call blitz. And so we can do a start, stop, repeat to start to rehearse the different sections of the call so that you get really, really comfortable with the different scenarios that might pop up in your cold calls so that when you have the cold call, it's fairly easy. And we're going to start with the intro. Once we feel really comfortable with the intro, in practice, we would actually want to go and start making some real calls, and then we would stop. We would then move into the next section of the call where there might be some challenges, do the start, stop, repeat, and then move forward. We'll start with the intro. We'll do the start, stop, repeat, give some feedback, and then hopefully we can get people that are pretty ready to go through their intro. We can move into the next section of the call around the purpose of the call. Do we have our first guest ready to go? Bring them on stage. Is it Naomi?
Yes, hi, how are you?
I am doing well, Naomi. Welcome to the show. Is this your first time on, or have you seen the
Absolutely.
exercise before?
Nope, first time on. I did see something you did a couple weeks ago, not this exact show, but something similar.
Okay, great. So the exercise is pretty straightforward. What we're trying to do is get a rapid succession of mimicking some live calling scenarios. And so when I say this is Ryan, we're just going to start over from the very top. And I'm going to try to throw a couple different variations of what you might hear in a call to throw you off a little bit. But the intention is for you to get really consistent and confident with your opener. Once we hit that, we'll move into the transition of the next phase of your call. So we'll go through a couple of these exercises. We'll stop, give some feedback, and we'll do it again. Sound fair?
Beautiful.
Amazing. So for those that are listening in right now, and to set some context for the call, who's Naomi? What's your role? And then your organization. Who do you serve? How do you serve them? And then we'll jump right into the exercise.
Okay, sure. So I'm the marketing director of a company that does energy efficiency services for multifamily buildings. And I've been doing some sales development stuff kind of on top of my job to both fill up our pipeline and to sort of see what our sales rep is going through when he does this himself.
Amazing. This is awesome. I was literally having a conversation earlier this week with Chet Lovegren. He said, I've had zero marketers ever pick up the phone and make a call. And here you are saying you're doing some sales development work. So this is amazing. Awesome. So multifamily, you're selling into multifamily buildings for energy efficient services. And then within these properties, who is your ideal target generally? Is it like a property manager or like an owner? Who's usually the target?
Yes. So we have three ideal targets. Property managers who might get involved with this stuff. Some do and some don't.
Mhm.
Some owners or property managers have someone specifically in charge of energy efficiency. So sometimes it's that person. And sometimes it's somebody with an ownership group.
Okay.
So we do a lot of research. We do as much research as we can before calling these companies because they're all different profiles.
Okay. So let's just assume we're one of those. So I'm an owner of a multifamily building for the purpose of the exercise when we'll go over and over and over. Okay. Thank you for
Beautiful.
sharing the background. Hey, this is Ryan.
Hi, Ryan. My name's Naomi. We've never spoken before. I'm hoping you can help me out for a couple minutes.
Sure, Naomi. How can I help?
Oh, thanks. I'm with Paradigm Energy Services, and I came across your name because we've been working with building owners, and I'm not sure I'm in the right place. Would you be the person who deals with energy efficiency in your buildings?
Hey, this is Ryan.
Hey, Ryan, my name's Naomi. We've never spoken before. I'm hoping you can help me out.
Uh, yeah, it's gotta be quick.
It'll be super quick. I'm with Paradigm Energy Services. I came across your name because we've been working with building owners. I'm not sure I'm in the right place. Does your company get involved with energy efficiency projects like HVAC and so on?
Hey, this is Ryan.
Hi, Ryan.
Hey,
My
hey, be
name's
quiet, be quiet. Sorry, go ahead.
Hi. Sorry, I know you're busy. My name's Naomi. We've never spoken before. I know you weren't expecting my call. I'm hoping you can help me out.
Hey, be quiet. Sorry, what was that? What did you say?
I'm sorry. My name's Naomi. I'm with Paradigm Energy Services. I came across your name because we've been working with building owners around energy efficiency, and I'm not sure I'm in the right place.
Yeah, hey, this is Ryan.
Hi, Ryan. My name's Naomi. We've never spoken before. I'm hoping you can help me out.
What's up? How can I help?
Thanks. I'm with Paradigm Energy Services. I came across your name because we've been working with building owners, and I'm not sure I'm in the right place.
All right,
Would you be the
let's
person?
stop here.
Sure.
How'd that feel?
You definitely rattled me when you were, getting interrupted by people in the background. But it also, it made me it made me really aware of how useful it is to have a play card with, what like sort of a script. And I actually realized that um, I made up my I made up my sheet here,
Uh-huh.
with like all the different steps. But in some of them, I have kind of two different alternatives. And I'm thinking it would probably be helpful for me to actually make one for each alternative. So I'm not deciding each time whether to say we've never spoken before or I know you weren't expecting my call.
Yeah. It's clear that you have the structure down, which is awesome, and I could see you going back to it. Um, and when you get rattled, it's nice to know where, hey, I was there, now I'm going here. And it's pretty clear that you've used some of the best practices from folks like Josh Braun. There's a little bit of Braunisms in there, and maybe some of the stuff that I've even shared before. But that was incredible, especially coming from uh, a marketer who is just doing this for the first time. That was really good. You've got great tone, great pace. It's pleasant. I doubt there's going to be a lot of people that are going to be super angry with you. And I love the opener of like, I'm hoping you can help me out, because it's like, I want to help you. Sure, how can I help? I want to be helpful. So that's really good. And then the transition statement. Um, there was a little bit of inconsistencies, right? So that's the point of having the play card. You
Mhm.
but it was still pretty solid. Like I love the that you're moving from, okay, I got my permission, but now I just want to confirm I have the right person. Is this even you? Right? So confirming target is a great next step before you even get
Mhm.
into the pitch. And what you're doing is you're breaking up the conversation and you're establishing this two-way dialogue, because when we're cold calling, we are um, we're not, a lot of people think that we're calling and people are hearing us, but they're not. It's interruptive communication. And so what you're doing nicely here is you're breaking up the pattern and you're getting me to engage with you in each step. And there's not this long drawn out monologue. What a lot of people will do is they'll get the opener, sure, and then they pitch for like 2, 3, 4 minutes. And it's just like so uncomfortable. It's just like, and most often what you get at the end of that is, no, I think we're good, click, or no, I don't think we're interested, click. And what you're doing is you're breaking that pattern up nicely. You're confirming target. And by the time we get to the next phase, let's just try to get there in this next section is I'm potentially, if I've confirmed, yeah, that's me, sure, what's up? Now you got your shot, right? And so let's hear how that section goes. But incredible job. That was awesome. Um,
Thank you so much. I have been using I'm hoping you can help me out, based on your advice and something I watched a couple weeks ago. And I've got to say, it works amazingly. People are so disarmed. And, you can tell, like, even if they don't want to be on the phone, they kind of can't help doing it. So that's some really solid advice from you that I really appreciate.
yeah, well, coming from you especially because you've got such a nice, friendly voice. I think it's a great opener for you, right? I'm hoping you can help me out. There's not going to be that many people that are going to be like, nah, I don't think so. It's just pleasant. We don't get a lot of calls like that. So kudos to you on that. So hey, this is Ryan.
Oh, hi, Ryan. Sorry, my name's Naomi. We've never spoken before. I'm hoping you can help me out.
Sure. What's up?
So I'm with Paradigm Energy Services, and I came across your name because we've been working with building owners. I'm not sure I'm in the right place. Are you the person who would be dealing with energy efficiency in your buildings?
Um, yeah, I think that's me. Energy
Okay.
efficiencies. What do you do?
So things like HVAC retrofits, lighting
Mm.
upgrades, and so on. Have you ever worked with any of the incentive programs that help pay for those upgrades?
Hey, this is Ryan.
Hey, Ryan, my name's Naomi. We've never spoken before. I'm hoping you can help me out.
Yeah, you got a minute. What's up?
Oh, great. Thanks. I'm with Paradigm Energy Services. I came across your name because we've been working with building owners in the area. I'm not sure I'm in the right place. Does your company get involved with energy efficiency projects like HVAC upgrades and so on?
I think we just did that the other day.
Oh,
Yeah.
you just did that. Okay. Oh, interesting. Well, I will get out of your hair then, but I really appreciate your taking my call and being so nice.
Hey, this is Ryan.
Hi, Ryan. My name's Naomi. We've never spoken before. I'm hoping you can help me out.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, we haven't spoken before. What's up?
Oh, thanks. I'm with Paradigm Energy
Hey.
Services. I came.
Sorry. I
Whoa.
got.
Oh,
Sorry
sure.
about that.
No,
Yeah, yeah. Hey, be
I
quiet,
know you're
please. No.
busy.
Yeah. Sorry. Sorry about that. What's up? Sorry, Naomi.
No, that's okay, Ryan. I can appreciate you're busy, and I'm only going to take another 25 seconds of your time or so. I'm with Paradigm Energy Services, and do you guys ever deal with energy efficiency projects in your building, like HVAC upgrades and so on?
Yeah.
Oh,
I think so.
good. That's great. If you don't mind my asking, do you have you ever worked with any of the incentive programs that help pay for those?
All right. Let's stop. How'd that feel? The transition piece.
A little bit rougher, which makes sense because, I've had less practice with it because sometimes, you get a voicemail and all that, or you get a receptionist or whatever. But the practicing definitely helps.
So, as an exercise, especially if you're working with your SDR that's making the calls alongside you, the purpose of this type of environment is you can start with the opener, right? So once we get the first person on the phone, we're really comfortable. And then let's go in there and let's see how that transition starts to happen. Once the transition starts to happen, we can actually field real results just like we're doing right now. I'm not sure what people say. Sometimes they're busy, whatever. I already like the one that already did we just did that. Like what would he say next? What would we say when we get rattled? So our intention was to go here. What might we say here? Oh, that's interesting. Do you know what program, like whatever you're going to do, you can start to insert that into your playbook and rehearse it a couple times. And you
Mhm.
don't have to start all the way back from the beginning with the intro. You can actually start with role playing. And let's do this a couple of these now, where instead of me getting to the intro, I just say, yeah, what's up? Or so every time I say, "Yeah, what's up?" We'll start back over here, and you can restart that question or the statement of the section that you're in, so that you could rehearse it 3, 4, 5 times, and then go back to calling. So this is meant to be a live role exercise where you identify an area inside of a call that just happened, talk about it a little bit, rehearse it a couple times, and then get back on the phones. And what this will do is will up level the confidence of the caller. uh, they'll feel comfortable the next time it comes up to be prepared for if they say this, then we might say that. Um, so let's try that a couple times and then we'll bring on the next guest. So I'm not going to start from the beginning. I'm just going to start with what's up. So we'll just assume that we just did the permission based opener and you can make that transition statement. Okay.
Got it.
Yeah. What's up?
So would you be the person who deals with energy efficiency in your buildings, like HVAC upgrades and so on?
HVAC?
Yes, yes. Yeah,
Yeah,
heating, ventilation.
yeah, yeah. I deal with that from time to time.
Oh, great. That's good. So if you don't mind me asking, how do you handle getting these projects paid for? Have you ever used any of the utility incentive programs?
Hey, what's up?
Hi, would you be the person who deals with energy efficiency in your buildings, like HVAC retrofits and lighting upgrades?
Oh yeah, I deal with all that stuff.
Oh, good. If you don't mind me asking, how do you handle getting incentives for these projects? Do you work with the utility programs directly?
What's up?
Would you be the person who deals with energy efficiency in your buildings, like HVAC retrofits and lighting upgrades?
Oh yeah, that's me.
Oh, good. That's great. So, how do you handle getting incentives for these projects?
Perfect. We'll stop here. How's it feel?
Yeah, it's starting to feel better. I'm feeling each time I say it, I'm cutting out some of the script, and I'm also trying the the more I go through it, the more I feel like I can be responsive to your tone. So, it's really important to try to figure out where the person is at and like shorten your thing if they sound really busy, or change your pacing to slow them down if you think you can get away with it.
Love it. No, you're definitely adopting, and the thing that is great about your approach is that again, your tone and pace is very friendly. Um, when you're talking with people, I'm not sure what the audience generally responds is to these things, but most people aren't as mean as they might like we might think when we're cold calling. A lot more people are generally wanting to be helpful, and they're busy people from time to time, but again, if you're calling with something that might serve them and you've done a good job, like you've said ahead of time, of researching buildings that could benefit from these programs you have, then you could come in with the confidence that, hey, I'm here to help you. And if I can't, no problem. And that was clear even when the statement came up with like, I think we just did that. Oh, that's no problem. I'll get out of your hair. You might want to challenge back on that a little bit, like, oh, well, what not challenge back, but like get some more clarity on that before killing the call. But the point of it is you're not so thirsty. You don't have commission breath. You're like, hey, I'm here to help, and that's great. I think if you um, uh, continue down this path here and you get some real live data, what you'll start to do is measure where that drop off is happening in the call, and are you getting to where you need to be. And if there's drop off and you're consistent with the message, then you can come in and start to hone, well, is it what we're saying, or is it who we're targeting? We only really have three levers at the top of the funnel: target, so our list; message, what we're saying; and then rep, who we are, who we be, right? Our tone, this pacing, the stuff that you're talking about. And it's clear you have all those things locked in. So amazing job. This was really a great session. Good job today.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Yeah. Thanks for being a volunteer on the show.
Absolutely.